Hi there and welcome back to Empowered with Faye. Welcome back to yet another video. If you are new here in this part of the internet, we are talking about all things empowering, all things life-changing, and all things that contribute to your personal development. If that is your type of vibe, please do join your new home and subscribe. If you are, however, returning, thank you for coming back, and I hope you've learned one or two things from my previous videos, and I hope that you are going to find this one useful as well. So let's get into this video. In today's video, I want us to talk about the top skills I think you should be learning in 2026 to stay relevant in the age of AI and actually to stay marketable in your career. We are undoubtedly living in the fastest changing decade in human history. AI, every second minute, is presenting us with new platforms, new systems that actually automate our tasks, that change the way we think, the way we communicate, and also the way we create. So if you're still asking yourself the question, will AI replace my job? I think you're 5 steps behind, or actually 10 steps behind. The question you should be asking yourself is, how do I stay relevant? How do I stay marketable in this age? So in this video, I want us to actually unpack that. Our human age is one skill AI can never replace, and it's our unfair advantage over AI. So let's look at how we can actually leverage that. Before we talk about the skills I think you should be learning, you should be preparing to learn in 2026, let's talk about AI-human partnership. Or rather, let's call it human AI partnership. So AI is not replacing people. AI is replacing tasks. So the future belongs to the people who can leverage or collaborate with these AI tools to multiply impact, to multiply productivity, and to actually save time. So it's not about working smarter than AI. However, it's about collaborating and using the tools to multiply impact and increase productivity. So how can you actually do that? The first skill I think you should learn is AI literacy and digital fluency. If at this day and age you still don't know how to use AI, or at least understand its basics, I think we should take a moment of silence for you, because you can't be serious. Really, you cannot be serious. So it's not about coding. People, when they think AI or tech, they think coding. It has nothing to do with coding. So you just need to learn the basics of understanding how to use AI. How can I use AI tools to automate tasks in my everyday work? How can I use AI tools to improve my creativity, to improve my everyday tasks generally? So it's important to understand just the basics at this day and age, because if you're not, it's really worrying. Now, the second thing is about prompt engineering. Yes, prompt engineering is a skill. If you can, find a course online that's going to help you to learn how to prompt engineer. What is prompt engineering? It's actually knowing how to communicate with the AI. Most of the time, we have a desired output. You want to get this cup from AI, but you don't know what input you should put into the AI to get this cup. So this is where most of us fail to use our AI tools. So prompt engineering is going to help you to understand what input must go into the AI to get that cup that you're looking for. So start by looking for courses on Coursera. Most of them are free actually, depending on how advanced the course is. The second skill I think you should be learning is critical thinking and systems thinking. Yes, AI is automating tasks, and there's growth in automation clearly, but the way we think clearly and critically is only still limited to humans. So critical thinking helps us to question things. If you can develop your critical thinking skills and systems thinking skills, I think you'll still stand out in 2026. So employers and leaders are not looking for people who can just do tasks, who can just perform. Clearly, AI has shown that it can perform, it can do tasks quicker than us. So the way you will stand out is not just you doing tasks, but the way you critically analyze the outputs of the task and going back to changing inputs if necessary. Most importantly, your design of solutions, not just about problem solving, but the way you design, the process of actually designing solutions. The third skill I think you should learn in 2026 is creativity and storytelling. And I think influencers have understood the assignment on this one. They have actually understood the fact that if there's one thing AI cannot take from us, is our ability to tell a story with impact and emotion. AI can tell a story, but it cannot tell it with emotion and impact. So creators and influencers are actually shining in that area because they have found their niche, They know how to build a community by just sharing authentically who they are or whatever niche they are focusing on and creating followers based on that. I'm not saying go and start being an influencer on Instagram or Facebook, etc. But I'm just saying find ways to be a creative through professional platforms like LinkedIn. Go there and create a post or share something that you have achieved for the week or for the month, or comment on people's posts by sharing a personal story, etc. Or also sharing a project you're working on, share an idea that you're trying to implement in your work, and try to create a story of impact just around that. Now, the fourth skill I think you should learn in 2026 is emotional intelligence. In a world of automation, empathy is currency, literally. AI is able to automate tasks, robots can analyze data, but only humans can inspire, only humans can empower, and only humans can lead and create communities and create relationships. So emotional intelligence, which is your ability to manage your emotions, to create relationships with people, to manage conflict, to motivate, to lead with compassion, and building trust, will remain our competitive edge over AI. And actually, according to Harvard research, 90% of top performers have scored high in EQ. So it means that top performers also understand that EQ is an essential skill for high performance and excellence. Now, the fifth skill I think you should learn in 2026 moving forward is your adaptability and your continuous learning. Now, AI has proven to us that a skill that you learn today may be outdated in the next 6 months or a year or 2 years to come. So your ability to unlearn things, to relearn, and learn new things is going to be key. So how do you do that? It's important to always stay curious, try new ideas, try new tools, joining online communities, building micro skills every month, and actually creating a dashboard, if you can, even on Notion, that is going to help you track the skills you are learning quarterly or every year, and ticking and comparing with what skills are marketable in my area at this day and age, and what skills am I actually learning, and how can I bridge the gap. The sixth skill I think you should be learning is tech integrated creativity, or let's say hybrid skill sets. So this one is about the partnership I was talking about, human AI partnerships. Let's be clear about this. The future belongs to hybrids, people who can combine AI skills with human skills, combining art with analytics, tech and communication, data and empathy. One is an area AI is good at, and the other one is an area humans are good at. So finding a way of combining these two and creating a partnership will make you stand out. The more you integrate both logic and creativity, the more future-proof you become. And the last skill I think you should learn in 2026 is purpose-driven leadership and personal branding. There's one thing that's good about social media. Social media has given everybody a chance to just brand themselves. Like literally, you can wake up today and start creating a story, a digital footprint for yourself, and how you want people to receive you moving forward. As AI is scaling output, authenticity will stand out. People don't want just to buy to a brand now. They want to buy into people. They want to buy into a story that moves them and shifts them. That's why we have influencers now. So people are buying into brands because they've been influenced by someone's story into buying into that brand. So the brand isn't just about a logo. Now, branding isn't just about a logo. It's about creating a blueprint for yourself and a reputation, which I think in this day and age, it's quite easy to manipulate and change every single time. So you just go online and start creating a new brand for yourself, and that's it. And stay on business and stay consistent with that brand. And literally that's it. So as I sort of sum up this conversation, the future is not just digital. The future is deeply human. AI will continue to write codes for us. It's going to automate tasks for us and create even better ways of doing everyday work. But we will decide what matters. We still have the power to decide what matters, how to create communities, what feels right, and what creates a real value. So we still have that power. So we must find ways to leverage it. And if this inspired you, please be sure to join the community of empowered learners who are building systems and skills for the future. Stay empowered, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye.